When I was 15 to 18 years old, I wanted to be something. I didn't know what it was. I knew I wanted to create.
It's 8 a.m. It's 8 a.m. brothers.
So guys, this is just gonna be an intermediary vlog because I was supposed to upload a vlog that was a sponsored post, but I couldn't upload it and send it to get reviewed before I posted it. So now I'm just posting this one. We just ordered Uber Eats. We're actually back in Sydney, so these vlogs are gonna be in reverse, but I promise the last Bali vlog is a good one. Today's video is all about Christmas and Vlogmas, and we're gonna make cookies. So while we wait for the bus to bring us to Bondi Junction, where we're gonna get all the ingredients for these delicious cookies we're about to eat, I'd like to talk to you guys about something that's been on my mind a lot, and it's what I wish I knew before I started YouTube. Before I started creating content, the number one thing holding me back from actually starting was being scared of what other people thought about it. And then once I finally got over that fear and started creating stuff, I think I really did a lot of what I needed to do right. But there's one thing that I now know just recently. If I had known it back then, it would have totally changed the entire direction of my channel, and I think I'd be in a totally different place. So if you are a content creator watching this and you want to create content that isn't just, clickbaity, then what I'm about to say is going to be really essential. The thing that I have now understood is that when you create content, you shouldn't try to get the most views. You should not try to make content that goes viral. Instead, you should make content for a particular audience. And even more specific, one specific person. Let's say, for example, you want to start a makeup channel. I don't know, maybe you're 18, 19 years old and you've wanted to do this beauty channel for a while. You're a little bit nervous because you don't know if you'll get enough views. Well, instead of worrying about views, worry about who are you teaching. So are you teaching other girls your age? Are you teaching other girls who are maybe freshmen in high school? What types of things are they interested in? Are they interested in horseback riding? Are they interested in yoga?
Yeah.
Are they interested in baking cookies? I don't know. Basically what you do is you target people who were like you 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago to where you are today. So you're kind of teaching them shortcuts, kind of like I'm teaching you right now. And when you do that and you have like a very specific type of person in mind you're making the content for, not only does the person watching that video feel like you're talking directly to them, but they also will share that video with a friend, and ultimately you'll probably end up getting more views. It's direct, it's real content, and I think the most important thing is when you make a video with that in mind, it's not just clickbait BS that you make it one time and then it disappears forever. This video I'm making right now will still be relevant next year. It'll probably still be relevant 3 or 5 years from now, which is really nice when you think about it. That's all I have for now. As we bake these cookies, I'm sure I'll have more thoughts on this, but hope you've enjoyed. Do you have anything to add?
They're just so cute.
What? Another palm tree? All right. So, I had another thing to talk about, and that is, you guys might be wondering if I'm telling you that back then, when I started my channel, I didn't know exactly who I was targeting. Well, now, who am I targeting? So who do I hope is watching this video right now? And I will tell you, it's based on not age, not where you're from, although those two things are somewhat important. But the most important thing is, what are your dreams? Where do you want to be in 3 to 5 years, or even next year, even 6 months? What are your goals in life? What do you aspire to be? Who do you aspire to be like? When I was 15 to 18 years old, I wanted to be something. I didn't know what it was. I knew I wanted to create. I knew after watching The Social Network, so the movie about Mark Zuckerberg when he created Facebook, I was absolutely lit up like a Christmas tree, literally. Like, I remember freshman year, I saw the movie. I watched it once, and I forced my roommates to watch it with me, Jackson and Henry, who you guys have known if you've been watching for a while. I like made them try to start an app with me. and I had no idea what I was doing, but I just knew I wanted something that I was passionate about that would somehow help other people. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for people who want to make something out of themselves, to create something. And that's why I'm making this video, to help you on the other end of the screen create something. Now, I hope after watching it, you realize that I'm inspiring you to create something, and your goal should be to inspire or entertain or educate a very specific person, not just a mass of people. Don't go for likes, don't go for views, just go for a target audience. Let me know how you guys feel about that in the comments. Like, what are your goals? What are your dreams? Do you want to be a YouTuber? Do you want to be a photographer? Do you want to be a music artist or a rapper or something like that? Or do you just watch my videos and you just want to get a 9-to-5? It's not that I don't want to entertain or serve people who want to get a normal job, but I prefer my content to sit in the niche of people that would prefer to design their life on their own terms. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you guys. Actually, wait, we didn't finish cookies. Those cookies, they're in the freezer or in the fridge, and then in like 30 minutes, we're going to cook them. So we'll see how they go. Hey guys, so I'm actually editing right now, and I had another thought for you. And it's a term I learned from this book that's at the end of the bed, but the book's called This Is Marketing by Seth Godin. It's called the smallest viable market. It's the minimum amount of fans or followers that you need to basically support yourself or make a living. So what you want to do is figure out how many of those people you need. It's probably roughly, I mean, if you think about it, it's roughly around 1,000 people that view your stuff. If 1,000 people really like you, and they pay you $100 for the entire year, you make $100,000. The smallest viable market is those 1,000 people. Think about it this way. This is I'll end off the video here. If you could handpick who your 1,000 followers were, who would they be? And how and why? So yeah. All right, Brooklyn, one taste Sprite review. This is Brooklyn, roommate of Anna.
Yum, 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 yum. So good.
It's not like horrible. I mean, they're a vegan cookie. Like, how good can a vegan cookie be?
Hey.
Like, that's like not, like, you know what I mean?
No.
What does it taste like? It tastes like something very familiar.
Yeah.
Poo.
Look, when you roll over in the morning and like you accidentally lick a little bit of dust off like your Where are you from?
Sorry, my bad. Alright, I'm from...
Canada.
Alright, yeah, I'm from Canada.
Yeah, I could tell.
What do we say for this segment?
You can ask a question, you can send a message to the people, whatever you want.
Send a message. Okay, so I guess you're gonna chop up this footage?
I mean, yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Alright, yo, what's good? I'm from Canada. Currently go to Wilfrid Laurier University in Waterloo, in Ontario. Shout out to Word on Central, starting the grind on YouTube with the rest of my roommates in university. This is my room at uni. Word on.
Oh, you guys got a whole studio.
And then we got the two cameras for the two angles. I've been making videos for a minute. I like being creative out of everything I do in my life, especially considering getting an economics degree. If I could do something in terms of video to make me in some sort of way successful, that would be idealistic. I have a question for I guess in general for growth on YouTube or whatever.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you know how a lot of YouTubers or whatever have gotten a lot of traction in terms of showing you have a devious side of yourself. You have a side of yourself that it might be if you swear or if you do crazy shit online or whatever. Where is the balance in between showing that side of yourself at the same time as keeping a clean image so it doesn't put yourself at risk of closing doors or opportunities in the future?
So it's funny, I think that the video that you're in that's being posted tonight kind of answers that question. It's basically consider who your audience is, and if your audience is someone that wants to hear you swear for whatever reason. Like, for example, if it's a college audience, hearing a swear word might be relatable because everyone in college swears. Maybe someone who's a bit older who wants to listen to your podcast, it's just a little bit unnecessary. In terms of monetization and everything, I know that algorithms these days are crazy and they have vocal recognition, so they can even pick up on swears in audio. Probably not the best idea to swear if you can keep it clean.
I guess I'll try to minimalize it as much as possible in my own domain, but for everyone else, it's just whatever happens, happens.
I'll definitely check out a couple of your podcast episodes too. And thanks for watching.
Me and all my guys, just look at the bright side. If you're not in the right mind, then it ain't the right time. And please, no photos like we at the nice guy. Got everyone asking about me like the code for the Wi-Fi.
Of that.
What are we doing? Taking a picture of the receipt?
Recipe.
Recipe.
Wait,
Click the recipe. Look at us.